नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि.
Nithyanandam to all the viewers that have joined with us right here.
We welcome all the viewers who are joining us live on YouTube, on KAILASA's SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel and all the various other social media platforms. We welcome all the Paramashiva participants from KAILASA Guinea-Bissau and KAILASA Tiruvannamalai. We welcome all the Chitsabha members and the Rajya Sabha members of KAILASA who are joining us from various parts of the world all across the globe. And we welcome each and every one of you for joining us here as we prepare ourselves today. On this auspicious occasion of Sri Rama Navami, we are all preparing ourselves to receive the very special and very powerful darshan, the Bhava Samadhi darshan of Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, manifesting through the Avatara, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Just as we start today and as we start preparing ourselves, I request everyone, all the viewers, everyone to take a moment and post here in the chat. Do let us know your name and where you are joining us from. We would love to interact with each and every one of you. Today is the auspicious day of Rama Navami. Yes, Nithyanandam, I can see Ma Kathleen Kring, Ma Grazina Maria, and Ma Jnanacharya Yogini. Nithyanandam, thank you all for joining us here. And actually, I request everyone to take a moment and share this live link with all your family members, your friends. Share this and invite everyone for this special Rama Bhava Samadhi Darshan as we prepare ourselves today.
So wonderful to see so many of you logging in right here. Nithyanandam. Actually, very, very shortly we are going to be having special darshan of Swamiji as Bhagavan Sri Rama. And not only that, we are also going to be experiencing a very powerful Rama Bhava Samadhi darshan as well as an extraordinary satsang today. So let's all get ready for this.
We are all going to be receiving a powerful satsang. Swamiji is going to, of course, be revealing the next level, most profound truths to all of us today. So not only it's a very powerful darshan, we're all going to be receiving the satsang. So I request everyone, as we start off, today we're going to be actually diving a little more deeper and unveiling the ancient secrets of Bhagavan Sri Rama and what all happened during the time of Ramayana. So just as we enter into this subject today, I request everyone to take a moment and share this link. Share this live link with your family members, with your friends, and invite everyone here on this live today as we prepare ourselves. First, as we celebrate Sri Rama Navami, today is the auspicious day where the 7th incarnation of Bhagavan Mahavishnu, out of the 10 different avatars, out of the Dashavatara, the 7th incarnation of Bhagavan Mahavishnu is Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. And today is the day that Bhagavan Sri Rama landed and took the form on planet Earth on this very day. Nithyanandam, Ravi Kumar Raya is joining us from Rasipuram. Nithyanandam. Yes. So today is the day where Bhagavan Sri Rama descended on planet Earth. Bhagavan Rama is also known as Maryada Purushottam for upholding the highest dharmic principles, establishing the most dharmic governance. And today we're going to be diving deep into understanding about our ancient history in the Hindu history, the various different evidences, we all would have heard about the Ramayana, the great Hindu epic of Ramayana, and the story of Bhagavan Sri Rama's life. But today we're going to be diving deep into some mind-blowing revelations about, and even diving into different evidences of the Ramayana, which are there, which we can see in the modern day. Today we're going to be understanding the grandeur of Sri Rama Navami, understanding and celebrating the 4 incarnations. See,
today the Rama Navami day is not only the birthday of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, but also the day when 4 incarnations landed together. Understand, today is the day when Bhagavan Vishnu manifested as Lord Rama, and Adishesha assumed the form as Lakshmana, and Mahavishnu Sudarshana Chakra came as Bharata, and his conch, the divine conch, the Shankha, came as Shatrughna. Bhagavan Rama holds a unique place in the Vedic tradition as the first being who was openly recognized as an avatar, an incarnation, while he was living in the physical body. Understand, the recognition of an avatar while living in the body physically started from Bhagavan Sri Rama.
And Sri Rama Setu is revered as the ultimate Purushottama, the Maryada Purushottam, who established Rama Rajya, the Hindu ideal of a perfect world categorized by mental health and happiness for all, governance based on dharma, and the perfect model of righteous rule. Today,
so I just wanted to ask all the viewers that are here with us, all the viewers that are here tuned in with us right now. This is a question that I have for all of you. Can you let me know how many of you have heard of Ramayana before? You're familiar with Ramayana before? Please do let me know here in the chat. You're familiar with Ramayana. You have either you learned Ramayana or at least you're familiar with Ramayana.
You know the story of the whole Ramayana. Can everyone post in the chat? The Ramayana and the Mahabharata are one of the most well-known of our ancient Hindu epics. So how many of you have heard about it?
You can post here right now in the chat. Okay, and I just also wanted to ask, how many of you have heard that Ramayana as a mythology? If you have learned that Ramayana is a mythology, can you also post yes in the chat? To all, this is to all, Ma Grazina Maria and Ravi Kumaraya, Rasipuram Ravi Kumaraya. Okay, Ma Kathleen Kring has posted. I have heard of it but don't know anything about it. Okay, thank you so much for sharing, Ma. Ma Nanacharya, do let me know how many of you have heard of Ramayana and you also have listened to it as a mythology. Because this is one thing that always we are told, that these stories are stories and not his story, which is a history. So, Grazina Maria also has posted, heard about it but not much. Okay, thank you so much. So, we are generally introduced to Ramayana as a mythology. But facts, evidences, the archaeological evidences speak otherwise. So here we are with you today to present to all of you some of the most astonishing facts, evidences that not only prove and establish that Ramayana is real, what happened as Ramayana is real, but also establishes the fact how Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Hinduism is real. Nityanandam Ravi Kumar Ayya has posted, my favorite is Ramayana, Ramji will meet Hanuman. That is what you love. That's wonderful. Oswaldo Sanchez, Hola de Mexico. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining. So now we're going to uncover some of these very, very interesting facts about Ramayana and how real what we know of Ramayana actually is very, very small, and how real Ramayana is, because today you're going to come to learn about some of the most mysterious mysteries, the extremely advanced sciences that is just hidden deep into the Ramayana. What does the scripture of Ramayana actually secretly hide beneath it? This is what we are going to be learning about today. Camille Moore has posted, I'm new and just came across your channel. Welcome. And you come on a very auspicious day. Today is going to be a great day for you. Thank you so much. Do stay tuned in and do let me know, have you heard of Ramayana?
And do let us know where you are joining us from.
So today we are going to be presenting to all of you about some of these geographical, archaeological and astronomical evidences. So what are these extraordinary evidences? What do they actually hold? What is the significance of these evidences? I want to request all of you to take a moment and just think about all the different things you know of Ramayana, whatever you have heard about it till now. And I want to request you all to share that with me here.
What all do you know? What are the most... There are certain parts which is like famously known, which Ramayana is famously known for. So what are all the things you have heard about the Ramayana? What do you find the most interesting? I request everyone to post it here in the chat. So even if you're new and you haven't heard of it, do let us know.
Okay, so now Shahina Alejbid, I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Do let me know what you're in the chat. You're all saying you have heard about it. Okay, so let us get started with Bhagavan Rama's 14-year exile. Camille Moore is from Montreal. Oh,
Welcome.
Wonderful. And you have never heard of Rama, don't worry. Rama is where Bhagavan, God, when I say Bhagavan, I mean God, had landed in a human body, lived as the ultimate, one of the most loved beings in the universe, and celebrated beings, who's the highly respected one, who's called as Purushottama, the best of the best, the most respected, the ultimate version of what a human being should be like, ideal, who walked in the path of Dharma, who guided the entire humanity to have the next level breakthrough. So we are going to be uncovering some of the facts that actually show how what Ramayana, what we are learning as Ramayana actually happened. There are some undeniable proofs that is there as historical, archaeological and astronomical pieces of evidences. And here we are with you to present these evidences to you.
So now first understanding from Rama's 14-year exile. I know we have many people who are new here, so let me give a gist. I'll explain it to all of you in a gist. So after Bhagavan Sri Rama was born, he was the eldest son. So naturally he was the heir to the throne of the kingdom of Ayodhya. And his father Dasharatha who was the king, was very attached to his son. Now in the Ramayana, if I have to explain it in a gist, what happens is Dasharatha, the king, has 3 wives and has 4 sons. Now the third wife, the second wife, Kaikeyi, she wants her son to become the king. So after the 4 princes, they study in Gurukul, they study under the Guru, and they come back to the kingdom to start learning the administration, to start taking up the role, taking up their princely roles and start executing their duties in the kingdom, Dasharatha planned, as he was getting older, he planned to do the coronation to Bhagavan Sri Rama as the king of the kingdom. As the next king, he planned to do the coronation. Now, as this whole plan was going on, the second wife of Dasharatha, Queen Kaikeyi, she had always had a desire that her son, she deeply loved Rama, she loved him as her own son. She also had the desire that she should see her son on the throne. And as the events go, she had a boon from Dasharatha that at any time she had the chance to ask for 2 boons. At that time she said that she would ask for it later. So during this time, just before the coronation of Bhagavan Sri Rama, she asked Dasharatha for 2 boons. For Rama to be sent for exile for 14 years, and for the second boon was for her son to become the king. Now, just to explain to all of you, Kaikeyi loved Rama as her own son. But during this time, Manthara was another one of her maidservants who brainwashed her. In that mood swing period, Manthara, her maidservant, brainwashed her into asking for these 2 boons so that Rama could go for exile and her son Bharata could be the king. And of course, once the word is given in our Hindu tradition, once we give a word, we never go back on it.
And Bhagavan Rama was an embodiment of integrity. Any word he gives, not only he executes it, he lives it as his very life. So his father, the king Dasharatha, who loved Rama deeply, was blackmailed into forcefully giving a promise that Rama would be sent to forest for 14 years. And following that, Rama says yes, and he actually goes to forest for 14 years along with Devi Sita, who's his consort, and his brother Lakshmana. Now, this is just the first half of it, and I'm telling it to you in a very, like a gist. So, Ma Camel Moore, I hope you got a gist of this. So, during this period, as you see the Bharat, India, it's large, it's humongous, right? So, during that 14 years, Bhagavan Rama traveled multiple different places. And that's what you are seeing right here, right now on your screen.
Ramayana so beautifully describes Bhagavan Sri Rama's 14-year exile, proceeding from Ayodhya. Ayodhya is the kingdom where Sri Rama was born. From Ayodhya to Chitrakoot, Panchavati, Kishkinda and Rameshwaram, crossing multiple forests, rivers, hills, travelling across Bharat.
So, even to this day, across these regions, same names, as it is mentioned in Ramayana, these forests, these rivers, these hills are there even to this day. One can actually go and see there are temples. Like, for example, in Uttar Pradesh, Ayodhya, Chitrakoot, or in Madhya Pradesh, the Bundelkhand area, the traditions are there. And in Maharashtra, the Panchavati and Nasik are there. In Karnataka, Kishkinda region near Hampi is there, and Ramanagara is there. And in Tamil Nadu, Rameshwaram is there. So his entire journey, where you see is a starting point from Ayodhya all the way, and from Ayodhya all the way for him Rameshwaram. This entire region, we have the exact, like how it is described in Valmiki Ramayana, the same thing. These pieces of evidence are there even now. You can go and visit these places. The next important evidence that we have is the Rama Setu bridge between India and Sri Lanka. So here is what thing happened. See, I'll tell you what exactly happened. To all those who know Ramayana, I want to ask all of you a question. When did Sita, Devi Sita, get kidnapped Ravana? How many years or how many months, how many years Devi Sita under Ravana's kidnap? Your time starts now. Quickly, all of you can just take a moment and guess. Post here. How many years, how many days, or how many months, or how many years did the Ramayana war and like the whole struggle to get Devi Sita back, how many years or months period was it? Come on, take a moment. Ravi Kumar ஐயா கண்டிப்பா இன்னொரு கொஞ்ச நேரத்துல நமக்கு நேரடி தரிசனம் கிடைக்கும். ஸ்டே டியூன்டா இருங்க. நீங்க இங்கே வந்து லைவ்ல வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. கண்டிப்பா பகவானோட தரிசனம் நமக்கு கிடைக்க போகுது.
For all those who are eagerly waiting for the darshan for the Bhava Samadhi darshan of Bhagavan Sri Rama, Swamiji is going to be gracing us very shortly. Okay, Ma Grazina Maria has posted 25 years. Interesting.
25 years. Ma Grazina Maria, how can it be 25 years? The period in which Rama was in the forest itself was only 14 years. How could it be 25 years? Come on, more. I want to hear from everybody. How many years or months was Devi Sita under Ravana's kidnap, like where he had kidnapped her and confined her? How many months or years was it? What was the time period? Take a moment. I request all of you to please post here. Come on, all the participants, viewers, you all can post here.
And just as a reminder to all the Chitsabha members, the Rajya Sabha members, everyone who are joining here with us, invite all your family members, friends, invite everyone to join. You can send them all this live YouTube link, and everyone can join here with us as we prepare ourselves to receive Swamiji gracing us in the form of Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Okay, does anyone else have more any other answers? How many days, months, or years was Sita kidnapped by Ravana?
Okay, let me break the answer for all of you. We think of it as if it was 14 years. Okay, Shahin has posted it was maybe 2 years. Anka has posted 1.5 years. Okay, beautiful. I used to believe it was 14 years or at least 13 years because that's how it's always told, right? Like you learn majorly about that war part than anything else in Ramayana. So the actual answer is just 6 months. That's it. So his 13.5 years was actually like a honeymoon. After the marriage, he was actually spending a honeymoon where he's with his wife. He was spending that honeymoon period. It was his honeymoon period. It was only the last 6 months. This whole thing actually happens. Okay, beautiful. 11 to 12 months, Ravi Kumaraya. Okay, so it was 6 months. That's the right answer. Thank you all for sharing. So now what you're seeing here, so there's a scene that happens where comes in Sita from the forest and he travels in his flying chariot, the Pushpaka Vimana, and he goes to Lanka, Sri Lanka. And at that time, when Ravana kidnaps Devi Sita and goes, here Rama is searching for Devi Sita, and then he builds his own army made of Vanaras. Understand, here Vanaras does not just mean monkeys, but these people were like how we say Homo sapiens, right? Kind of human beings that were there were differently developed. We are not just as human beings what we are to this stage. It's after a lot of evolution. So there was a different set of people who were there who looked almost like monkeys, but they were just early human beings who were gigantic and had features that resembled a monkey. And they were the Vanaras. They were the indigenous people who were living at that time, and they became the army of Bhagavan Rama, and they come here, they build a bridge all the way that's connecting the tip of India all the way to Sri Lanka. And the thing here is, even to this day, the image of this could be viewed just through a satellite. This bridge exists even to this day.
Now, I have a question for all of the viewers. Whoever, if you would have heard of the Ramayana, if you haven't heard, after all, we're saying this is a bridge. What's so big in building a bridge? What is special about the Rama Setu? What is special about this bridge which Sri Rama built from the tip of India to Sri Lanka? Who can post? Let's see who will post it first in the chat. I request all of the viewers. After all, building a bridge is nothing big, especially nowadays if we talk about it. But what was special about this bridge? Can I request everyone to post?
Anyone that knows the answer, you can post here. What was special about this bridge? What was so special about the Rama Setu bridge? You all can post here. Okay, so here let me tell you the answer. The Rama Setu bridge was actually built.
Yes.
Yes, Shahin has posted. Stones floating, that's right. Stones floating, that's right. So what actually happens is, there's an ocean that's separating two different countries. There's India here, and there's, on the other hand, there is Sri Lanka. And now Devi Sita, because Ravana was using a flying vehicle, Devi Sita is there in Sri Lanka. She's kidnapped and confined there in Sri Lanka. On the other hand, there is Rama, right? Like, he's here. He wants to go to Devi Sita to rescue her, to get her. He is coming and standing at the tip of India, which is currently called as Rameshwaram. He comes there and he sees from there. He sees that it's full of ocean. It's ocean. Ocean is separating these two countries. Now he wants to go cross this ocean and go. So he prays to the ocean god, and he prays, but nothing happens. So he decides, okay, if ocean is not cooperating, let me then put my bow. We need to know Rama is the ultimate archer. He was best in every single thing. So he takes his bow and arrow and he's about to shoot on the ocean.
He
and
says
the ocean,
he will dry up the whole ocean.
He'll say, he'll declare, I dry up the whole ocean if you're not going to cooperate with me going to my Sita. The ocean god comes and blesses and gives a boon, saying, whichever stone is written with the name Rama and put, that stone will float on the ocean. Just take a moment, think of it and see. Have you seen stones floating in the ocean? Even to this day, this bridge that was built purely with, you can see here, this is Lord Rama, built it with his Vanara Sena, who were monkeys, who helped him build the bridge. Just the stones were made to just float on the, even to this day. This is a satellite image that you can see. This bridge, which is called as Rama Setu. Setu means it is bridge. The Rama Setu exists even to this day. You may wonder, if you see here, you may wonder, why is it that this bridge looks slightly submerged underwater? Because after the Ramayana period, the sea levels rose much higher. But the most shocking thing is, exactly in the point where the sea level was at that time of Bhagavan Rama, when the Ramayana went, in that same height, even to this day, the stones are floating. Here, this Rama Setu, and this starting from Rameshwaram, all the way till Mannar. Mannar is a place in Sri Lanka. Even to this day, there is a 48-kilometer long chain of limestone shoals and sandbanks made as a bridge which connects both. Imagine and see, this is a solid evidence. The exact same bridge that is mentioned in Ramayana is given here. So that's what all of you are seeing here. This is the picture. And surveys show that the submerged ridge between India and Sri Lanka, the geological evidences also show how the sea levels have changed since then, and this height is exactly matching. And this day, there are huge stones, like you can see here. This stone is not submerged, it's actually floating in water. Have you ever seen a stone float in water? Even to this day, stones there float in water. And these are only specifically those stones found in Rameshwaram. Understand the boons that you get. These are not joke. What you get as a boon from God is not a joke. It really happens and it is eternal. So that's what you are seeing over here.
What you evidences, we are showing you the historical evidences. Many of us would have heard this story before. We all have heard of the Ramayana and all the different events which have happened. But to understand truly that this, what we hear is not a mythology as we are taught, but it is our real evidences. Another one is the Sigiriya as the. If you see in central Sri Lanka, you will be able to see a 200-meter high fortified rock palace in central Sri Lanka, and this is here. If you see in rocky areas around Sigiriya, Dambula, and other hill fort regions in the central province and north central province of Sri Lanka, layers of dark organic soil and rock are visibly present. This is actually these are actually evidences of the war which happened at that time. These are direct evidences of the Ramayana taking place. Here you can see the layers. This is nearby places are named Ravana Vella or Ravana Galla in the regional traditions.
You can actually see here, what you're seeing here called as the Lanka fortress exactly matches the description of how Ravana had built his fort in Sri Lanka. Even now this is there. Can you imagine? Even to this day, this fort is there. This is a 200-meter tall fortified rock palace in the central Sri Lanka, and the wells all have, actually each place has its own mysteries and a lot of spiritual significance. And this Sigiriya has this place shows how Ravana's associated caves, like Ravana Vella means Ravana waterfall, or Ravana Galla, which is Ravana rock, in the nearby districts, including the north and the north central provinces of Sri Lanka. This actually very clearly shows as an evidence how exactly as described in Ramayana, Ravana was living here. Ravana was living here. And how many of you know? I want to ask a question. Who is considered as some of the best diplomats of Sanatana Hindu Dharma? Like some really, really best examples of diplomats in Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Take a moment and give a guess. You can post your guess here in the chat. An amazing diplomat who not only goes as an ambassador but also finishes his job, finishes what the purpose is, destroys that and comes back. What is a good example for this? Whom do you remember when we say about an ambassador or a diplomat? If you don't know, you can just post you don't know here in the chat.
And here's the one of the most loved characters in the Ramayana, one of the most well-known and loved characters in the Ramayana. Who all can guess who we're talking about? Can I request everyone to post in the chat? Ravi Kumaraya and Shahid, Ma Camille Moore, and we have many people who are joining with us. Can I request everyone?
Just take a minute and post here. Who is it? Who is that loved character? Who also, he's like one of the most favorite characters for everyone from Ramayana. People love him a lot, and he was an amazing diplomat who not only went but he also finished his job and came back successfully. Okay, so give it a guess. Let's see. Yes, the answer is Bhagavan Hanuman. Has posted, Christ, hey, I am talking here about Ramayana. See, Hanuman is a very good example for how a diplomat must be. Because what he does is he actually goes and he finishes his job. He identifies where is Devi Sita, that was the task assigned to him. But not only that, he also goes and finishes his enemy, weakens his enemy and comes back, who is Ravana in this case. So there is an situation that happens where when Hanuman as a diplomat, he goes to the palace of Ravana to send Devi Sita back. That time, Ravana doesn't give seat to Hanuman. He will be sitting on a tall throne and he'll ill-treat Hanuman over there. Here it was not a question of ill-treating Hanuman, but it is more like whom he represents. He represents Rama there. So that hurts Hanuman a lot. And immediately Hanuman's response, actually I can't use the word hurt, he is beyond those feelings, the devotion that Hanuman has. He winds his tail up, creates a tall seat for himself and sits on top of it higher than Ravana. So then what Ravana does is actually tries to cage Hanuman, and with all his military force, he would tail of Hanuman and set fire to the tail of Hanuman.
And for all the amazing Shaktis, the powers that he manifests, is a small fire going to stop Hanuman? So when they set fire to Hanuman's tail, Hanuman simply flies around and sets the whole Lanka on fire. So Hanuman sets the whole Lanka on fire, everything starts burning. This is a very, very well-known famous part of the Ramayana.
The thing is, even to this day, you can find blackened soil at Sigiriya. The Lanka fire's evidence is there even to this day.
Even to this day, in rocky areas around this Sigiriya, the nearby villages associate with the blackened terrain as the great fire set by Hanuman, which destroyed the city. This is the literal evidence which you can see of the fire which happened so many years back when Hanuman set Lanka on fire. So this is another one of the historical evidences of the Ramayana. Nithyanandam, we have Ma Shana, who has joined here with us in YouTube. Nithyanandam Ma. So here in the picture also you can see. And another one very important thing is the astronomical dating of the Ramayana. In the Valmiki Ramayana, Valmiki describes Rama's birth as born on the Pushya Nakshatra, the Pushya star, where Jupiter is in Cancer and the Sun is in Aries. And the planetarium calculations match unique sky map, which is dating back from 5677 to 5577 BCE. And this is also the historical evidence of the Ramayana which happened.
For how many of you are learning this for the first time? See, when they say, that's why we say again and again, Swamiji also insists and emphasizes how Hinduism is not a myth. It's a greater science of life. Have you ever heard these extraordinary happenings, events? See, if somebody had written it as a book, how could he have imagined it? It is documented history, what exactly happened. That is why today, using the NASA's latest calculations and through multiple archaeological evidences, when we clearly calculated it, we saw whatever dates, astronomical phenomena that were mentioned in the Ramayana exactly matches to the dates that we're able to calculate in NASA's through the modern day equipments. And when we are able to calculate it, we are also able to see those astronomical phenomena indeed did happen exactly in the same chronological order, at the same time, same date, exactly as described in the Valmiki Ramayana.
And a beautiful reference is in the Valmiki Ramayana, where in the Kishkinda Kanda and the Sundara Kanda, the Ramayana prescribes directions for the Vanara. See, when Rama goes searching for Devi Sita, at that time Rama takes the help of all the Vanaras, the whole Vanara Sena, to search for Devi Sita. So at that time the Vanaras go in all four directions. They go north, south, east, west. They go in all four directions to search for Devi Sita. It describes the Vanaras going in the four cardinal directions, including east. And they say, go beyond the great ocean where the Devas have placed a golden trident on the Udaya mountain, beyond which lies a huge mountain range. Now this is specifically referring to something which is still there in the modern day, which you can still see in the modern day. Can anyone guess what I'm talking about? A huge trident on a mountain range. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? You can post it here in the chat. All of you can post it here in the chat if you know what I am talking about, because this reference is very, very important. This refers to something which you can see even in the modern day. Where Valmiki says, go here in the description it says, go beyond the great ocean where the Devas have placed a golden trident on the Udaya mountains, beyond which lies a huge mountain range. And this is talking about what we can see in the modern day. And
so this mountain range is the Andes mountain range, and we also can see Nithyanandam, Annie, how are you? So nice to see you. Today we are going to have a very special darshan. Welcome, so lovely to see you here. See, there is also one more evidence, which is Kusha, who is Rama's son, who founded the city of Kushambi in Uttar Pradesh, and the archaeological evidences clearly show how Kusha had established, who is the younger son of Devi Sita and Bhagavan Rama, and who furthered the Ramayana's lineage. The archaeological excavations at Kushambi, which is near Allahabad and Allahabad, Prayag, Uttar Pradesh region, reveal a large fortified city with continuous habitation layers from the early centuries BCE, showing a strong urban and ritual center continuity. The local Brahmin and the temple traditions in the Kushambi Prayagraj region clearly tell how they are Rama's own grandchildren, the Kusha-dvipa line, and maintain the Vedic rites connected to the Rama descendant worship.
Even in the region Koshala Brahmavata, which is stretching from the eastern Uttar Pradesh in northern India Uttar Pradesh into Bihar along the Ghagara and the Ganges basins. This is associated with the descendants of Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. And here, this, even if you see the temple inscription traditions in eastern Uttar Pradesh and northern Bihar, contain references to Rakula Vamsha, which means the lineage of Bhagavan Sri Rama, and associate with Kusha. So if you see, this is all of these are different beautiful references and evidences that you can see of Bhagavan Sri Rama and his descendants, and the various different, whether it's archaeological sites, whether it's the temples which are still existing till date. And of course, the Andes region, within this framework, the Andes region formed the eastern world, the mountain wall lying across the ocean from India. Actually, this, what we are talking about right here, is the Peru region in Southern America, what we know as Southern America, Peru. The Andes mountain region, if you actually see, this exactly matches the description which is given by Sigiriya, who was one of the king, the leader of the whole Vanara Sena, as he is giving instructions to all the Vanaras to go in all four directions. He gives, this matches exactly the descriptions, talking about telling the Vanaras to go to the mountains in the eastern range where there is a trident planted by the Devas themselves. This is in modern day Peru. It is called the Paracas Candelabra, and this is a very famous site. This is a 180-meter tall geoglyph carved into a hillside on the Paracas Peninsula near the city of Ica in the Ica region. Line is essentially a three-pronged, trident-like shape, clearly visible from the Pacific Ocean up to several miles away. And in the Ramayana style cosmology text, if you see the exact description in the Ramayana which is given, it says the golden mountain carved on the the golden trident carved on the eastern mountain is described as a Deva's created marker at the edge of the world, and this Peruvian geoglyph is mapped onto this exact symbolic description.
So you can see here, now what you are seeing here, it's a clear proof. This is described in our Hindu scriptures so many thousands of years back, and that's exact description in the same mountain region. We are able to find this 180-meter tall trident-shaped geoglyph. Wow! These clearly establish how Ramayana is, not only Ramayana is real, Sanatana Hindu Dharma is real.
And of course, if you see in various parts in Mesoamerica and the Andean Southern America region or the pre-Columbian sites, these contain stone carvings with rock art of monkey-like or long-faced humanoid figures associated with sacred roles. Just like how we were telling, right, in the ancient days, as a part of the indigenous tribes, what we know as Homo sapiens nowadays, and how all of these indigenous tribes were there. And of course, we know Hanuman as the monkey god. If you see in these Mesoamerican and Andean Southern American regions, you will see carvings of deities which, with the exact carvings, it will be like a monkey deity carving. And in Honduras, which is in Central America, the excavated Mayan style ruins include a monkey god temple complex where the stone idol of the primate-like deity was found, dated archaeologically to roughly the first millennium CE. So this is dated all the way back, and actually, if you know, actually we have someone, mine is one of the viewers who has posted here in the chat, Ramayana and the Maya are one and the same. I think here, if you're talking about the Mayan civilization, then I have a fun fact for you. This is true. How many of you have heard of Mandodari, the wife of is the demon king who kidnapped Devi Sita? His wife Mandodari was from the Mayan civilization and was from Mexico. What we know as modern day, as current day Mexico, is where the Mayan civilization existed. This was started by Maya Sura way back, and Devi Mandodari actually originates from there. So if we keep going on, I think we'll go on and on with the amount of historical evidences which are there, proving the Ramayana and the various incidences which have happened during the Ramayana time. Christine Heitzler, Nithyanandam, welcome. Thank you for joining us here. Can I request everyone also to post all the viewers who are joining with us, everyone to also post here in the chat. Are you all with us so far? What are you finding the most interesting in this so far?
See, I just wanted to share with all of you listen, this is very important. We all of us, we are not, there are people from Mexico who are here, people from the Latin American region. How many of you here are Latin American region? Please post here if you are from the Latin American region. I saw somebody earlier from Mexico who had joined us. Listen, don't think you are far away from our Hindu civilization. We are all part of the same family. Do you see this holds a common history for us? We are part of this same family. We are all together. And just see how Hanuman's deity carvings are found in these regions. There's a whole temple that is dedicated to Hanuman, which is in Honduras. This is where the Mayan civilization is. Mine is okay. I'm not sure how to read your name.
Could you post your name in the chat?
Let us know your name. You're posting saying, I'm so happy you guys are saying this finally. Actually, Swamiji has done a lot of hard work to really bring out all these facts. So take a few minutes. I want to request all of you to take a few minutes and post here. All the viewers that are here, please take a few minutes and post here. What exactly is clicking with you? Great. So now, the next. Okay, you should post your name. Only then we can read out your comment. Please post your name. Where are you from? What is your name? Where are you from?
Actually, you're saying, I'm so happy you guys are saying this finally. See, what we're saying, every single thing is the truth. It's part of our history. See, we always hear about the story, the epic, the story of the Ramayana. But today, as we celebrate Rama Navami, the descent of Bhagavan Sri Rama, the birthday of Bhagavan Sri Rama, we are seeing the historical evidences, how this really happened and how this is still, like, we can still see the proof, the evidences for this in the modern day. So here you can see, even in the map, you can see the Andes Paracas Global Geography Framework. You can see how all the way from India, when the Vanaras travel towards the eastern direction, all the way to what we know as modern day Peru. This is what is the Andean mountain region where the trident, where the Trishul as described in the Ramayana is found.
So you can see here why they told this as the eastern edge of the world. You can see the map. how to, from the eastern side, when they were able to see, this was that tall mountain range that they could clearly see and border. So this is how, so are all of us understanding how exact descriptions it is matching. Okay, somebody is asking, I think Christian Heitzler is asking, Swamiji's darshan is when? Swamiji's darshan is starting very, very, very soon. Very soon.
We're all right now preparing ourselves to receive the very special darshan of Bhagavan Sri Rama manifesting through the Nijavatara of Swamiji. Now that we are actually halfway through, I would like to just take a few moments to remind everyone. This darshan is, today we're all going to be receiving a very, very special darshan, and you can all invite all your family members and friends. Invite everyone to come and join us for the special Rama Bhavasamadhi darshan. And another thing, if any of you have any questions, who is Rama? Or what happened, if you have questions about the Ramayana, or if you have questions about understanding about how Swamiji is directly related to Bhagavan Sri Rama, all of you can post in the chat. We're here to answer your questions. So any questions that you have, feel free. And for all of the viewers who are joining us through the different social media platforms, we have viewers joining us all over the world and on various different social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and we have on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. So all of you can come to the KAILASA's SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel and post your comments here in the live chat. And we would love to interact with each and every one of you. Ma Laura Murillo, Nithyanandam, thank you for joining us. Yes.
So all of you can see right here. Now the next, see, we are actually going through so many important revelations. You all understanding? These are all the history. What we are seeing is the history.
And now if you feel, okay, and if you feel shocked about the Ramayana and our Hindu history being spread all the way to Southern America, it doesn't just stop there. We have, see, our ancestors were widespread all around the world, not just in India or maximum Asia as we understand today. Puranic texts refer to Africa as Kusha-dvipa, named after Kusha. Kusha is the, as we said, is the younger son. The Sri Rama had twins, two twin sons, and the younger son Kusha the younger son is known as Kusha. And Africa, the Puranic texts actually refer to Africa as Kusha-dvipa. This is where Kusha traveled all the way to these southwestern regions, and this Kusha-dvipa is described as the region lying far to the west-southwest of the Bharata Khanda, which is India, which we know is India, assigned to Kusha's rule after the war between Rama and Ravana. And it is described as the land with large grasslands and river systems suited to herds and agriculture. The Kusha-dvipa descriptions speak of Kusha-governed territories extending along the tropical belt from the Red Sea, bordering coasts to interior plateaus, mirroring the shape of northeastern and central Africa. If you actually see many of the Vedic texts, if you actually study the descriptions, you will be able to see clearly how modern day Africa was called the Kusha-dvipa, where even Swamiji has also said multiple times that many of our Hindu ancestors traveled all the way to Africa and settled down as indigenous communities in various parts of Africa. And in the same Vedic style framework, the Lava Kusha cosmology, see, the two brothers, the two sons of Bhagavan Sri Rama, one is Lava and another is Kusha. The elder one is Lava, the younger son is Kusha. it describes that Lava was ruling over the regions east of Bharat and Kusha was ruling over the west and southern continents, including Kusha-dvipa. Kusha-dvipa traditions state that Kusha instituted the Vedic style rites and riverbank settlements in the interior highlands and river valleys of the continent, and that these forms persisted in later African cultural patterns, as you can see here.
And even to this day, the African savanna is covered with the Kusha grass. You can't find this grass. See, if there is an evolution, you'll find some related species around. But the African Kusha grass and parts of Australia, which was once connected with the African continent, this region, which was ruled by which was ruled by Kusha, still has the grass, which is a unique grass which you use in rituals in Bharat, is present here only in this region. It's called as the Kusha grass and it is growing in a large scale over here. You can also see there is a tribe called as the Kushites, who are the descendants of Kusha, and their name and even in their language, you can even to this day see our terminology, Sanskrit words, exact same rituals, they still do. They still maintain the same structure how we have in Hinduism, the exact same structure they maintain. They also have priests. They also perform the same type rituals as we perform. This is in the Eastern African region. And there are rock-cut temples in East Africa which exactly resemble the early Indian temples. And this is not just, see, the Kusha-dvipa, how even to this day in eastern region of Africa, we are able to see Ramayana's living proofs. Even to this day you can see it. This is one side. On the other hand, how widespread Ramayana is. You can see there are Rama temples in Bali in Indonesia. How many of you know the world's largest temple is not in India? Okay, let me ask you all this before I continue. Which is the world's largest temple? World's largest Hindu temple, where is it? Take a few minutes and post here in the comment section.
Can I request all of the viewers to post? Who all can guess? I request everyone to post in the chat. See, because even today in Bali, in Indonesia, we see in the island of Bali, there are thousands of Hindu style temples, and many of which include Rama associated, like different temples, mandalas, which are directly associated with Rama and the Ramayana, and Prambanan style Ramayana reliefs in central Java influenced Bali temples depicts various different episodes, various different scenes, such as Rama, Devi Sita and Lakshmana in exile, and the abduction of Devi Sita by Ravana, and the search of Devi Sita by Hanuman, and even the battle between Rama and Ravana was clearly identified. Rama was clearly identified as the central hero deity, and you can see in multiple Balinese style texts, Rama is worshipped as a previous age Chakravartin avatar, and even in their calendars they mark different rituals which are the festivals, like how we celebrate Rama Navami, which are tied to the new moon and lunar nakshatra cycles. Okay, in the chat I see one of the viewers have posted Africa. Okay, Africa is not the place where the largest temple is, the world's largest temple.
Try to think where is the world's largest temple. Also, Shahin has posted. Actually, we have common shared history. There is image of man standing between two feline in Indus Valley and Egypt and Bolivia civilization. Definitely yes, that is why Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the world's most ancient civilization, and this is the only civilization that is still alive. out of the 49 most ancient civilizations, and in that 49 there were 10 most advanced civilizations. In this, rest all 48 is in museum. The only one that is alive even to this day is Sanatana Hindu Dharma. We are the most ancient, most advanced civilization.
So definitely we have a lot of common shared history. And Shahin, I just wanted to also invite you, if you are interested, to learn more, because we have Swamiji has done elaborate research on mapping how the Sanatana Hindu civilization was spread wide across, even in all over the world. And we have done elaborate research on this. If you are more interested to learn more about our Hindu history and about this ancient civilization, you can actually come and join the Paramashiva Sena program. Because in the Paramashiva Sena program, you will be learning about the Hindu history in detail. And also Nithyanandam Mahabala. Nithyanandam, nice to see you here in the chat. And South America, I thought you said oldest, not largest.
Oh, sorry, I meant largest.
Yes, we meant the largest temple.
And please do let us know your name. Please do let us know your name. Come on, all of you post here. Where is the world's largest temple? Hey, come on. Many of the devotees, we have been there with Swamiji. So come on, tell me, where is the world's largest temple? Cambodia, that's right. Cambodia. Cambodia has the world's largest temple. That's absolutely right. And here in Cambodia, there's a largest wall sculpture of the whole. Yes, the Angkor Wat temple. Angkor, you're right. The Angkor Wat temple, which is in Cambodia. This is the world's largest temple. Here, do you know what is the inscription? Ramayana. Ramayana is what is inscribed. This is the world's largest temple. And what is inscribed on its walls? It is Ramayana. So just understand how widespread we must be, that in such far off lands. See, now it's very easy for you. You just need to book a ticket and you can go there. But that was not the same thing at that time. How did they reach there? How widespread we must have been. How many of you are finding this so interesting?
Because in temples across Cambodia, Thailand, Myanmar and Malaysia, all in temples across all of these different states, all of these different countries, we have various different temples which contain the inscriptions or deities of Bhagavan Sri Rama, and where they worship Bhagavan Sri Rama. So just seeing this, we understand how widespread we were and how advanced we were, how widespread all over the world. You can see the classical Ramayana temples in Bangkok regions and in Thailand regions, where you see Rama idols in the inner sanctum sanctorum with the text of the Ramayana on the walls. You will see the text and the inscriptions of the Ramayana on the walls of these ancient temples. And not just that, of course, we have temples which are we have temples even in Nepal and Sri Lanka.
See, every place, whatever is mentioned in Ramayana, every location, even to this day, has Rama temple.
This is actually what you're seeing here. The picture which you're seeing here is called the Janaki Mandir. Janaki is another name for Devi Sita. And this is called the Janaki Mandir, which you can see. This is Rama temple in Nepal. Which you can see. So everywhere around, actually, a fun fact for all of the viewers, in case you don't know, Devi Sita is from the Nepal region. Devi Sita is originally what we have heard as Mithila. What we know as Mithila, where Devi Sita is from, is in the Nepal region. In modern day, what we know as the Nepal region. So this is a large temple called the Janaki Mandir.
See, these are all the historical evidences that we have. We are sharing this to all of you so we understand how deeply connected we are, how deeply connected all of us are. your country right now, you may be thinking that you are born into a different country, you are a citizen of a different country. No, we all carry the shared roots. We all are carrying the same shared roots, shared history. You even if you think you may be from a different country, you are still, your ancestry, your DNA carries the same biomemory. That is why Sanatana Hindu Dharma is yours. And today's day is significant for you as well. And you are celebrating your own ancestor today, his very happening today. There are beautiful Rama temples even to this day in Jaffna, Sri Lanka, and the Tamil coastal belt areas. And there are Rama deities with Ravana victory panels and Rama Setu carvings. So it's like a widespread living civilization, a living history. Even to this day, this history is being carried forward. We have the historical evidences. And this is there. There's one more very powerful place.
And actually, as we are talking, right, we saw about the journey of how throughout the 14-year exile, how Rama traveled, whether it is Chitrakoot, Pani, how Rama traveled all the way from Ayodhya to Rameshwaram throughout Bharat during this 14-year exile. We actually have another very, very special landmark, which is directly in the Adi Kailasa Sarvagnya Peetham in Bidadi, Bangalore, in our Adinam, in the Adi Kailash in Bidadi, Bangalore. This is a very, very special landmark where, if you see the banyan tree, which we have, the large banyan tree at Adi Kailash, is the physical reflection of the Kalpataru, under which Paramashiva himself sits in the 11th dimension of Mahakailasa.
So this is what you're seeing. The tree that you're seeing here is a very, very powerful tree. Anyone here who is here, the viewers that are tuned in right now, how many of you have been to Adi Kailash? If you have had an opportunity to see this sacred banyan tree in Adi Kailash, please take a moment and post here in the chat. If you have gotten an opportunity to actually see this banyan tree, be under this banyan tree, please post here in the chat. This banyan tree holds such an important spiritual significance. This is literally Paramashiva himself, physical embodied form of Paramashiva himself, physically manifest. And this is a direct portal to Kailasa, to go into that 11th dimension of Kailasa. Here, this same place, actually this place, we can have a whole show just about this sacred kshetra. This place is in a place called as Bidadi in Ramanagara. Bidadi, Ramanagara. And like I was asking all of you, right, in the starting, how many months or years do you think Devi Sita was actually kidnapped? Because most of the time we think it was like she went to the forest and in a few days she got kidnapped. And here, Swamiji actually revealed how it was for 13.5 years. Rama spent it was like a honeymoon period that he had spent. And he came here, which is one of the most happiest, sweetest time in Bhagavan Ramachandra Prabhu's life. And he came here in the Ramanagara region, and Bidadi means rest house or vacation. Bidadi means rest house or vacation. That's the name. Bidadi. Bidadi translates to vacation. Okay, Ma Dana Caesar, you're here. Nithyanandam, how are you doing? She said Dana has seen the banyan tree. That's wonderful. And Andrew, you're saying have you also been to the banyan tree in Adi Kailash? That's wonderful. Because this is such a powerful place. Bhagavan Rama himself came here to this banyan tree. Right under this banyan tree he lived, and here this banyan tree is Paramashiva himself. It's a very, very, very powerful place, and this is a wish fulfilling tree, a kalpataru. Literally, this kalpataru today, this is what is there in Adi Kailash, where Swamiji has established literally a kingdom. In 2003, Swamiji laid down the foundation, and today it's a thriving spiritual kingdom. Here, this place is so significant. Kathleen Kring also has posted, I have been there with 3 hearts. She has posted, I know it brings a lot of nostalgia, memories, sweet memories of seeing Bhagavan there. And here in this place, this one place is a kshetra which has, it's a part of Shakti Pita because Devi herself came and did tapas here. Here we have a Swayambhu Linga. So this is part of the Jyotirlinga. And third, this is part of the 108 Divya Desams. This is the only place which has all these 3 put together. This is the only kshetra that has all these 3 put together. The 108 Divya Desams as part of it's a Divya Desam, it's a Shakti Peetam and a Jyotirlinga because it's a Swayambhu Linga. Here, Bhagavan Rama himself came and he did Shiva Puja to the Nityanandeshwara deity. You can see Swamiji, when Swamiji went to this place, Swamiji found the exact same Swayambhu Linga to which Bhagavan Rama came. He performed the Shiva Puja. It was his Ishtalinga. Ishtalinga means his favorite. Andrew has posted, I am sitting in the hospital awaiting for my second child currently. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Jai Nithyanandam. Congratulations. It is Rama Navami time, the exact time. Not just Rama alone, but Rama, Bharata, Lakshmana, Shatrughna, all the 4 incarnations manifested. Such a beautiful time that during this time you are having your child. Congratulations. I just want to recommend to you, stay tuned because we are going to have a very powerful darshan of Swamiji.
Stay tuned throughout the darshan. It will bring so much auspiciousness. Already you're having that auspiciousness happening as your child is being born on this day of Rama Navami. Stay tuned throughout the darshan and don't miss out on Swamiji's blessings. Don't miss out on Swamiji's darshan, which we are already preparing for. It is going to start anytime now.
Yes. So let's get ready for this. Andrew, congratulations to you. So stay tuned here. Swamiji's blessings will be there with you. Make sure you're watching the darshan till end and listening. It will be a great blessing for your child as well. And just listen to the whole satsang. So today we are going to have a very, very, very good satsang. Swamiji is going to give a powerful revelation today. I'm just so excited, eagerly waiting for today's darshan. So just stay tuned here. It is going to bring tremendous completion to you, breakthroughs at an unimaginable level for you. So this kshetra, so coming back to what we were just sharing with all of you about, the significance, why this is such a important place. Today I have to share about this being Rama Navami, how connected, how deeply associated we are, why Bhagavan Rama is so deeply connected. Like, today's day, it is much of this historical significance for us. So here, please understand, the Bhagavan Rama himself came to this exact location and did the Shiva Puja. It was favorite linga, Ishtalinga. It was a Swayambhu linga. Swayambhu means self-manifested. And in the year 2002, around, beginning of 2002, Swamiji had a vision. See, Swamiji had been on Parivrajaka. Parivrajaka means where Swamiji walked the length and breadth of India, completely barefoot, having no possessions, nothing at all. And Swamiji went to all the places just by walk and visited literally, how huge India is. So Swamiji visited all the spiritual kshetras, and this Swamiji did for 9 years as a monk. And after that, when Swamiji realized his avataric mission and settled into his body, Swamiji had started in the year 2001. Swamiji started the very first arinam, like in a small thatched hut, and that also the bricks, Swamiji himself actually sat and burnt those bricks and made it. This is a very small, like a half constructed hut. That is where Swamiji started. And during that time, Swamiji gets a vision of a beautiful banyan tree under which there is Dakshinamurti deity. And at the same time, here there is a person who is very deeply connected to Lord Shiva, and in his dream, so he had a banyan tree, and at the same time, the moment Swamiji got this vision, Swamiji told about this vision to the people, few of them who were around Swamiji. And you see, it was very initial stage. Swamiji has just started. So Swamiji goes around and starts looking for where this banyan tree is. So Swamiji is searching, and like so many different people, different sadhus came and showed Swamiji different banyan trees. Some banyan trees are humongous. He said no for all of it. And there was a person who is a very deep devotee of Lord Paramashiva's devotee. He suddenly gets a vision of this young, bright, very handsome, charming face, smiling young sadhu. He could just not forget that sadhu's smile. He's wearing a saffron turban and just smiling. And he gets a vision of Paramashiva as Dakshinamurti, and he says, I myself have come down here and I am manifesting here. So this banyan tree that you are having, give it to me. And this devotee just surrenders in his dream, falls flat. He is just in tears of bliss. He wakes up and his body is still, vibrating intensely with the darshan he just had in his dream. It was unbelievable for him. And little did he know, that smile that he saw in his dream was soon to be seen, experienced by him physically. That's when he was trying to look for who the sadhu is. His friends, his relatives, his contacts brought multiple different sadhus. He said, no, this is not him, this is not him, this is not him. And it happened so that one of them were mutual friends, I should say, mutual acquaintance between Swamiji, who was searching for the banyan tree, and this devotee who was looking for the sadhu to give this banyan tree. So the moment this person heard about this banyan tree, he straight goes and tells Swamiji, why don't you go and check this out? So immediately the very next day, Swamiji travels and comes here and to see this banyan tree. The moment this devotee saw Swamiji, same young, handsome face, with that divine smile, he just fell flat.
And the moment the devotee saw Swamiji, he just prostrated immediately at Swamiji's feet.
He said, this is him. No other words. This is him. He just saw Swamiji, doesn't know anything about Swamiji. That smile, he knew Paramashiva himself has come down as Bhagavan Swamiji. He just fell flat at Swamiji's feet and offered the key of this land. That time this was a humongous forest, just forest with wild animals. He just offered it at Swamiji's feet, and Swamiji looked at the banyan tree and said, yes, this is it. And then when Swamiji was, so rest is history. Today this is the same place where we have Adi KAILASA Sarvagnya Peetham. And 2002 this happened, and Swamiji went there, started living in that same forest, and began his mission. And that time, so in this under this banyan tree, Swamiji found this exact same Shivalinga. It was a Swayambhu, self-manifested Shivalinga, which was worshipped by Bhagavan Rama. And Swamiji saw this. This is clearly given in multiple scriptures. And Swamiji did Prana Pratishtha to it. And today we have this same linga. You can see here. This is the picture of Swamiji in the year 2003 doing the puja to the Swayambhu Linga. And that same Swayambhu Linga is now kept here and installed with the Yoni Peetham. You can see here. And this is the Shivalinga that is installed and beautifully, grandly decorated. And here, this is in the same place, right under the banyan tree. We have this beautiful temple today, worshipped by millions and millions of devotees from around the world. This place is so significant. Actually, the Rama Nagara, where this whole place is, what actually happens is, after killing a demon named Kakasura, who's a demon who looked like a crow, Rama came here to Ramanagara to do the Abhishekam to Shivalinga. He actually installed a Shivalinga. Even to this day, you see it here in the Ramanagara temple. You see the Shivalinga installed by Lord Rama. And this is the first, this is even before installing the Rameshwaram temple. Here he installs the first Linga. This is the first Rameshwara. Even now, crows don't fly over here, because Kakasura was killed here. And right under the Bidadi banyan tree is the exact place where, after his victory in Lanka, when Rama came back, he sat under this banyan tree and compiled the 108 Upanishads. Understand, Swamiji says, Rama is the greatest Acharya, Paramacharya. We all know his dimension as Purushottama. You may know him as a great king, Rama Rajya. Any kingdom that is flourishing, you call it as Rama Rajya. It has become the benchmark for anyone to actually achieve the inspiration. So he's a great king, great archer. But very less is spoken about his dimension as Acharya. So Bhagavan Rama gave the Muktikopanishad to Hanuman, and he is the compiler, first organizer and compiler of 108 Upanishads. That is what we are learning today as 108 Upanishads. Swamiji is the only one in the entire Acharyas. Swamiji is the only one who has revealed on all who has given his revelations, commentary on all the major scriptures of Hinduism. All. Direct commentary, Swamiji has given direct revelations of it and decoding, translating. Last 40 years plus Swamiji has spent in translating, collecting the manuscripts, translating, and that knowledge with over 10 million books that is all put together, that is what today Swamiji has gifted to the world completely for free as Ask Nithyananda AI. So all the viewers, if you want to know more about this, definitely do check out Ask Nithyananda AI. How many of you are here with me? Who all are here listening to us right now? Can you post yes in the comment section if you're here with us?
All the viewers who are joining here with us.
Who all are here right now watching us live? Come on, tell me here in the chat. Who all are here?
We have just a few more minutes. We're all going to be preparing ourselves to receive the darshan.
How many of you are listening here right now and tuned in here with us? Do let us know. I'm just curious to see. And how many of you are finding this very interesting? You're learning all these for the very first time.
Nithyanandam, Ma Kala Devi. Nithyanandam, nice to see you here, Ma. Okay, Ma Grazina has posted yes.
Okay.
Andrew Aya has posted yes. Ma Dana has posted yes.
Wonderful. So many of you are here tuned in, listening to this. For how many of you these are the very first time you're actually learning about this? Like you've never heard about this before. This is the very, very first time you are actually learning about something like this.
Ma Dana has posted very interesting.
Great. Great. There is also Tillai Varanya. Nithyanandam, so nice to have you here. So nice that all of you are here tuned in and enjoying it. See, now whatever we learned, continuously that what we are learning, these are some of the most important things for you to first realize and know and understand the significance of today's day. Significance of today's day. Because what we are understanding, this celebration of Rama Navami is not one of the many festivals that we celebrate. Come on. We have see, in 365 days a year, you have 300 days of celebration in Hinduism.
In Hinduism, our lifestyle is not once in a while celebration, once in a few months celebration. No. 300 days of the year is celebration. The rest 65 days is preparing for the celebrations. That is the life in Hinduism.
So, this Rama Navami is of a historical significance to us. So, that is why this is not only just, see, Rama is too close to us as Kailasa, too close to us, and what Swamiji is having, because Swamiji has lot of connections. We are going to share with you now. Swamiji has a lot of deep connections with Bhagavan Rama. So that is what we are actually sharing with you all right now. Stay tuned in here. I want to request every one of you, as we keep sharing, I want you all to keep posting here. Andrew has posted something new, I heard, but I've been to 54 Divya Desham so far. Congratulations. See, the only world in the world, there are many places that can be Shakti Pita and Divya Desha together, or Swayambhu Linga may be there and Shakti Pita may be there. This is the only place. It is Shakti Pita, Swayambhu Linga and Divya Desha. So, Siddharth Chauhan, Nithyananda, Ma, Kathleen, Nithyananda, I'm happy that you're excited. I see your yes here in the chat. Wonderful. So now, let's learn further about the significance of why we celebrate this Rama Navami, how the historical value it has, right? How much it matters to us historically, and what kind of a spiritual significance this place has. So, if you have been to Bidadi, please consider yourself so blessed, because you have been to such a sacred kshetra, of course, where an avatar has been there. Come on, where a living avatar, you experienced him there, then that's precious, too precious. So, here is where Bhagavan Rama actually compiled the 108 Upanishads. Ma Preeti Galani, Nithyanandam.
Nice to see you here, Ma. How are you doing?
And I want to also request all of you to keep posting here in the live chat section the clicks that you're having, the things you find very interesting.
And any questions that you have also, you can post it here in the chat. Anything about Rama, anything about Swamiji's connection with Bhagavan Sri Rama, any questions you have, feel free to post it in the chat.
Okay, so now this is the same banyan tree under which Bhagavan Paramashiva himself revealed the 108 Upanishads, Vedas and Agamas directly to Bhagavan Rama, Lakshmana and Devi Sita. This is the exact place where this revelation had happened. The direct download had happened. Paramashiva himself under this banyan tree. So do you understand how much of a significance this one place has? This is a kshetra. This kshetra has such a deep significance. Okay. So take a few minutes, all of you, whoever are feeling, how you feel right now, you're going to get darshan of Rama. And I want to share one more very, very, very important connection. See, one is the banyan tree, right where Rama lived. He had stayed there. He learned the Upanishads. He did Shiva Puja there. He compiled Upanishads, taught it to Hanuman. In that same place, how deeply that is connected to Swamiji. That is where the mission itself, expanded. Now I want to share with all of you another important significance. The unbroken lineage of 14,500 years. The Surya Vamsha Surangi Samrajyam. This Surya Vamsha Surangi Samrajyam, see, from Paramashiva's 3 eyes, 3 great lineages manifested. From his right eye, Surya manifested, the sun god manifested. From the sun god started the Surya Vamsha lineage.
And this is one of the oldest Samrajyam, one of the oldest kingdoms with the unbroken lineage for the past 14,500 years, starting all the way from Bhagavan Surya as the first king of this kingdom, passing down through the various different descendants, our great ancestors like Vaivashvata Manu, King Ikshvaku, King Harishchandra, King Bhagiratha. All of these are great figures in our Hindu history. King Ikshvaku, King Harishchandra, known for his dharma, known for his integrity. King Bhagiratha, known for the one who was able to please Lord Shiva and bring Ganga down to earth. And this is the same kingdom directly where the 7th incarnation of Bhagavan Vishnu, Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu himself, was a part of. Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu Sri Rama was also one of the kings of the Surya Vamsha Surangi Samrajyam, and from there the lineage passed on to Gautama Buddha and the Tirthankara, the Jain Mahaviras, to Guru Nanak, then to King Rajaraja Cholan. Then from there, like this, these are few of the main kings, the main descendants of the king of this lineage, which we are naming out and telling. But the Surya Vamsha Surangi Samrajyam is the unbroken lineage for the past 14,500 years. And the last king, the previous king, was Hriday Chandra. The last king of this kingdom had the Rajmata, the queen mother of this kingdom, directly passed down and gave this kingdom, offered this kingdom following in the tradition of her ancestors before her. She offered this whole kingdom at her Guru's feet. The last king, the 202nd king of this kingdom, was Hriday Chandra Dio Harishchandra Jagadev, and these are the last surviving descendants of this great lineage. And with the king passing away in his early age itself, the queen mother, the Rajmata, following in the tradition with her ancestors before her, decided to surrender and out of her gratitude offer this whole kingdom to her Guru. And in the year 2004, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, was crowned 203rd Emperor of the Surya Vamsha Surangi Samrajyam. And this is, until today, Swamiji is continuing to reign as the emperor for this great kingdom. And this is one of the most important things if we see in our Kailasa history, if you see, because this is the direct kingdom. This is the direct kingdom where Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu himself descended. And Swamiji is also now the successor to this great kingdom.
Now it is time. All of us are going to be entering into darshan The time has come for all of us. Let us all get ready, prepare ourselves. We are going to be connecting with Swamiji and experiencing Bhagavan Rama, Rama, Purushottama. He himself is manifesting today. Let us all get ready to receive his darshan. Please sit straight. Sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line.
Enter into that deep meditative space of restful awareness, preparing your whole inner space to receive the very special darshan of Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, manifesting through the Nijavatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Please close your eyes. Take a few moments. Put aside all other distractions. Put your phones, put everything else aside. Just enter into that deep space of gratitude. Unclutch from all other thoughts, all other emotions, thoughts, distractions. Today is the most auspicious day where all of us will be showered with the grace and blessings of Swamiji.
Recording in
Blessing us all
progress.
as Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra
Dakshinamurtaye
Prabhu.
Nitya
Please close your eyes.
Just let go and unclutch from any thoughts, any distractions, anything which is coming in your inner space. Make your whole being like an empty pot, allowing yourself to be filled with Him. Allowing Swamiji to shower you with his blessings. Just be in the space of deep, restful awareness. Observe all the thoughts, all the words, everything happening in your inner space, inside you, around you. Please close your eyes, just settle down. Bring awareness to all the sounds happening internally and externally. Close your eyes, freeze all other body movement. Don't allow any other thoughts to come into your inner space. Right now, the whole cosmos is aligning and coming together so that you can be showered with the grace and blessings of Swamiji manifesting as Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu.
We also welcome all the Chitsabha members, Rajasabha members. It is time now for all of us to enter into the darshan.
Let's all enter into that deep meditative space. For all the Paramashiva Sena participants, the Chitsabha members, the Rajasabha members, please close your eyes. Sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line as you prepare yourself, as we now prepare our inner space to receive the blessing darshan of Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Please close your eyes. Put aside all other distractions. Just observe everything happening inside, around you, inside of you. Please settle down, please sit straight. Just notice, observe all the thoughts, everything coming into your inner space. Step back. Don't react to them, don't entertain them. Just watch them as they come. Like how you watch the clouds passing on the sky above. Watch all your thoughts, everything happening in and around you. And now, just notice as you sit and observe, just observe and see who is the one who is observing all the thoughts, everything which is coming inside of you. Today is the one day. Today is the day where you can manifest. You can be showered with abundance. You can manifest anything through the grace and blessings of Swamiji, manifesting as Bhagavan Sri Rama for all of us. So just say, who is the one who is sitting and observing all the thoughts? Who is the one experiencing all the thoughts, emotions, reactions, everything happening inside of you, around you? Just sit and visualize. What is it that you want to manifest for today? What is it that you want to manifest from today as we all prepare ourselves to receive Swamiji's darshan? What is the one thing you want to manifest?
And Swamiji has revealed a very, very, very powerful breakthrough technique of how your life can change, transform in this moment. In this moment.
Just visualize as if you have already manifested it. Everything else doesn't matter. Your reality, your mind might scream to you telling that you cannot manifest it, that it's not true. Just visualize. Whatever you want to manifest, you have already manifested it. And today, of course, with the darshan, all other obstacles, everything else will be cleared out. So just sit and start visualizing. Not just visualize, feel, believe, live as if it has already manifested. This is the most powerful technique revealed by Swamiji. Just consciously in your mind visualize everything, whatever you want to manifest, be it health, be it wealth, be it the most best relationships, the ultimate of what you want to manifest, the ultimate integrity, the ultimate relationships, ultimate health. Just visualize as if you have already manifested it all. Just consciously see each part. You can design the future as you want it. You can recreate the past as you want it. Just clearly visualize. Start thinking, feeling, living as if it has already manifested. Bhagavan Sri Rama is the embodiment of the ultimate dharma. Just visualize anything which you want to manifest in your life. And just hold on to that in your inner space as we receive Swamiji's darshan. Even if you find it hard to sit in this space, it is okay. Even if your mind is trying to distract you, it is okay. Unclutch from all of that. Even the feeling that you're not able to focus, even the feeling that you won't be able to manifest, unclutch from everything. Empty yourself, become like an empty pot. And just sit in that space. The best attitude to receive the darshan is to sit in the space of gratitude. Offer your gratitude for everything which you have manifested until now. Offer your gratitude for Swamiji's very presence in your life until now. Even to this moment, as you sit, preparing yourself to receive the darshan, the grace and blessings of Bhagavan Rama. Offer your gratitude. Feel the gratitude for everything around you, inside of you, for everything which you have been showered with until now, and how you are being showered more and more